Ladies and gentlemen, you know where you're at. This is your host with the most. How's everybody doing out there? If you're new here, welcome. Truly glad everybody stopped by. All right, let's get into it real quick. Not gonna take too many ticks. I just wanted to highlight this one. Shout out my guy, man. He know who he is. I think this was the first one he came out with about a year ago. Still standing strong. Shout out to Asgard. No, shout out to Asgard. Yeah. Nah, let's get into it. Anytime you guys get to a setup, man, please allow it a few ticks so it can do what it do. All right. September was alright, man. When I came back, what's today? I think I've been back for about 18 days. 18 days, something like that. Man, my sinuses got me, man. But like I said, man, this was his first joint. Everything's on the up and up. If you guys are familiar with this one, y'all know it's no widgets or anything like that. But anytime you guys get to a setup, first thing I will recommend is going right to the browser, making sure everything's updated and ready to go. It's real important right there. Next, let's go in here. I want to go to video player input stream. As you guys can see, you can get both of these. Input stream adaptive is usually here. All you have to do is enable it. Now for the RTMP input, you do have to go a couple of extra steps. But before we go there, people, don't forget, okay, when you guys get some of these things, you can always long press on them and get the information. Okay, so you can know what these things actually do with your app, okay? So I think that'll be good too, you know, for you guys to learn along the way, so you'll know why it works well and what it's for and things of that nature. Now to get the RTMP input is real simple. All we have to do is go to install from repo and then go to all repos. Once we're in all repos, what we want to do is go right back to video player input stream and go ahead and enable it. Now in some cases you might get the RTMP input and you might try to get it and it'll flash and won't show. All you have to do is restart your setup and it will show from the first step where you saw the input stream adaptive. Okay, you'll see it there then. Usually, in the best case scenario. Sometimes these guys just have it already zipped up and it won't be able to come, but it'll be in the background. And you'll be able to know by the way that it works. If you're used to using this, you'll know. But you know, you guys know this is the guy from Asgard. You know, most of his stuff gonna be dealing around Asgard. You got a section over here that's just totally what everybody wants right here. No DB, okay. But on the up and up, man, this is pretty much been staying the same way ever since it came out. No problems with it. Let's go ahead and go into the system. And what I want to focus on here is player. Now again, you can see the settings set to expert. Anytime you don't see it on the bottom, people, you'll see it somewhere. Either you press left or you might see it at the top. Okay. Sometimes you can get a little cursor over there too, just for it, you know. Like that. But yeah, I didn't know how to get out of it. Alright, what I want to focus on here is enable HQ scalers for scaling above. Okay, check on this section each and every time you guys get a setup. You never know what these guys have done before they zipped it up. Okay. Me personally, I like to have mine on 100 for all the devices, 3 gigabytes and up. Currently on an NVIDIA Shield. For my medium devices, Fire TVs and cubes, as well as NVIDIA tubes, kind of like to have those on 50 or 60. And for your small end devices like your sticks, etc., keep that on 20 or 30. Okay, but again, people, get used to checking this section out. You don't want to have something tuned up and it's not for your device. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. This one right here is, it's really not no problem with this one. I'm gonna be, it's just gonna work. Like I say, you see all the sections there for you. So I don't understand. You know, I don't see how this could ever be a problem here. I like the way it's laid out. I've always liked the way it's laid out. Okay. Nothing else for us to do here, y'all, but just go on to the wizard. Now, for me, the wizard is where the magic happens. Okay, this is the last spot where the magic happens. But before we get into the tools, I like to go to maintenance. I like to give myself a total cleanup. Then I like to go to tools. Okay. And I like to go to the advanced settings tools. Okay. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with this, you know, you can always go to quick config. They'll already have stuff preset for you. And just don't forget to write the file. Me, I don't like the preset, so I like to go to full config. And when I'm in full config, I just tune up my video cache size, leave my curl timeout alone, my read buffer factor, like to bump that on up, and for my buffer mode, I like to put it on 1, which it actually comes in on 2 by default. I think it works better on 1. If you read it though, you should get the gist. I mean, you know, it's not no, you know, no real rocket science here. But whatever you should choose to do, just don't forget to write the file. Now, after you write the file, you will be able to check on your settings here where it says current settings. Okay. And nothing else for you to do now, like I said, but just restart your setup. Now, people, me personally, I kind of like to write my advanced settings before I actually get it set up. That means I'm writing my settings as soon as I see a wizard. And don't forget that little pop-up box that pops up after you acquire a wizard. Check the things that apply to you. You always want to have clear cache on startup, and you always want to keep your advanced settings XML. If you have some login details, you might want to keep that also. Let me know how you guys like this one. If you get a chance, like, share, and subscribe, but most of all, comment. Don't forget to hit the notification bells, people. As always, I'm hoping you're having a blessed, peaceful, and a productive day. Love and peace for all. Never forget, it is good to be good, and it is bad to be bad. I'm going to see you guys on the next one, y'all. Peace.